Have you ever said, I just don't have enough time when someone asks you to do something, or I can't see how I can do it? We get it all the time. I'll call business owners and they'll just say, I just don't have enough time to do this. I can't talk to you now. I've got other things to do. Well, let me tell you what's going on when you say, I don't have enough time, or if you reach a state of overwhelm. What's happening is, number one, you're likely 100% reactive. So a whole bunch of stuff is coming at you. You're taking care of it. Your to-do list gets a mile long. You get overwhelmed because you're stuck in the do. You're doing. You're not working on what it is you actually want to achieve, to have, and you're not probably working on yourself, on who you want to become. So if you want to break that cycle, then there's a couple of things you got to realize. Number one, you got to realize that you're 100% reactive, and you got to decide that you're going to become proactive. Second thing is, you got to get your values straight. You got to decide what's more valuable, because I can tell you, all those busy people, anybody, if you're a slammed person, if your kid had something come up and they had to go to the hospital or something, you would drop everything and you would go. Okay. Or if there's a vacation you really want to take, you're going to find a way. I mean, I've had plenty of people tell me over the years, hey, I don't have time to see you. And then when they do agree to see me, they say, well, I can't see you for 3 weeks because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. Well, okay. Then what we've said is, it's more valuable for me to take that vacation. It's made it more valuable for me to be gone than it is to see. They don't see the value in meeting with me. That's okay. I get it. Everybody, but your values may be messed up, and you need to check your values. And then the third thing is, you're caught in that do. You just got a to-do list a mile long and you're caught in it. It leads to overwhelm. The way to get out of overwhelm is remember why you are doing this in the first place. Like, what are the reasons? What's your purpose? Why you're getting back into it? But anyway, let me tell you about Doug, because I think this is a story of how to get started to become more proactive, to get out of that overwhelm, and to take control of your life and your business. So Doug's in the insurance business, and Doug calls me, and Doug says, look, I got to do something different. And I said, well, what's going on? He said, I'm working till 8, 9 at night. I'm probably working 80, 100 hours a week. I'm doing well financially, but I just can't keep like this. I'm getting burned out, or I'm already burned out. I don't know what to do. I said, all right, well, why don't I come around and we'll have a chat? And so I did. I went around. I went around to his office. I said, what's going on? And he kind of said the same thing. I'm working till, 8, 9 at night. I've got all the things. I said, well, tell me a little bit about your business. Like, what is the most important thing for you to do regularly for you to be successful? He said, well, I have to do reviews. And I said, he called them client reviews or prospect reviews. Anyway, he would go out and check out a property or whatever he was doing, and, or his team would. And I said, so how many of those do you need to do in a week? And he said, well, I need to do 7. And I said, okay, well, where on your calendar are those 7 reviews? And he said, what do you mean? He said, I haven't made appointments with people, so I don't have them on my calendar. I said, no. Where are the slots for those 7 reviews? If you need to do 7 every week, you've got to have a space in your calendar for 7 reviews. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, all right, look, get your calendar out. I said, how long does it take to do a review? He said, a couple hours. I said, great, Doug. So what I want you to do is, if you could find places on your calendar, like every single week, to book in reviews, where would you have them? And he started laying out, I think he had mostly Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I said, all right, well, let's book them in. And he said, what do you mean? I said, just put a space in there and call it review 1, and then have another one that's review 2 until you got review 7. And he said, I don't have people in those reviews yet. I know, but that's our job every single week, to put people in those reviews. So, and I said, so you can do it. And I said, do you have people working with you that could do it? He said, oh yeah, I have assistants that book me into things all the time. I said, great. Then their job is to fill up that calendar, those 7 slots, with reviews. And he said, you mean it's that simple? And I said, yeah, pretty much is. So what he did is he put his big rock in first, and then you build everything else around it. Now, if you're doing what we call a default diary, then you're going to want to put your personal stuff in first, then your business stuff. Okay, but get your big rocks in first. Get used to. So he got used to doing those, and he put everything else around it. He didn't make a whole calendar out the first time. He just got the one thing in that he needed to pay attention to. So I don't know what that one thing is for you. It might be appointments. It might be team meetings. It might be meeting with your people. Whatever it is, book it in first, and then work everything else around it. So I got a call from Doug about 3 months later. And I said, Doug, how's it going? And he said, I'm leaving work 5:30. I've got the calendar full of these reviews. It works great. Thank you, essentially is what he said. So listen, if you'd like me to come in, be an outside eyes, have a look at your business, book in for a strategy session somewhere around here. There's a way to do it, or give me a call or text me. All my information's on this page. My phone number is 828-348-1787. Just give us a call, set up a session, and we'll see how to help you get control of your time, yourself, and your life and your business. And until next time, all the best.